What the heck is going on here? This is like totally weird. For some reason, you guys see what's going on my screen right here? Let's see if this works. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. All of a sudden, I'm sitting here, I'm watching your guys' text, and all of a sudden, if you look on my screen, you see what I'm seeing? Right down up over here. See how it says, your chat has been disconnected? Please wait. But you see, if you look down here, which is my screen, you guys are posting. Dude, I don't know what's going on here. This is nuts. Let me see if I can fix this. I don't know what to say here, guys. This is a little odd. Weird. I'm telling you. You broke it. I know, I think I did. I just busted my live stream. Damn it. Okay, now I think we got it going on now. But I'm going to turn this one off here. Oops. What? There we go. We'll pause that and get that out of there. Oh, check your Facebook. Yeah, that, I was just doing that and I got kicked out of here. Oh. Did that link go through for you guys? Austin's email, or I mean Austin's stuff. We'll try this again. That's Austin's page on Instagram. Christian, remember me? It must have been, it's probably been a while, Christian. Dude, that's cool. What the hell kind of headlights are those, Austin? With the yellow. What the hell? How come you never sent me pictures of this thing earlier on. You got all those aux beam lights on there? That whole thing is a pedal machine? Or do you just pedal it to like keep the batteries charged? The whole build is on Instagram, huh? That's pretty cool. Christian, can you invite me? What do you mean invite you? We're over. I'm looking at Austin's Instagram page right now. I'll bring this over here. And then the aux beam lights are an overkill. 15 watts per pair, and the light isn't very effective right now as the stock brackets aren't allowing me to aim them enough. Oh. Oh, Christian, I'm not. This isn't a Google Hangout. I'm going through XSplit right from my computer over to you, right to YouTube. I can't invite anybody into my live stream doing this. The last, well, not the last one, but the last time I opened up my live stream to have people come in aimlessly, somebody decided to put some crap up on the video when I went upstairs to get some coffee, and I lost my live stream for like 3 months. So it was just like, you know, I no longer trusted people, you know. I sent you pictures of the truck. What's going on here? Pop up. There we go. So all these little aux beam lights are a little overkill. Are they floodlights or are they spotlights? See, I want to see how you did these things, these lights here. I'd like to see a close-up of those and how you put those things together, because that's really cool when you had those lit up. It's like they had different subsections and stuff. Okay, look at all those wires. That's a mess. I don't want to look at that. The beast. That's cool font. Where'd you get that at to have that cut that way? I wonder what T-Man's go-karts would look like with that type of font. What's your Facebook so we can talk? It's T-Man's go-karts video page. It should be in the link below this video. If you look down in the link below this video, it should take you directly to my Facebook page. I don't know your email, Christian. Dude, I was just talking about it. Look at that. Oh, you 3D printed the font? You need to send me the name of that font. If you figure it, if you find it, send me the name of that font, because that's cool. I'll go out and look for it and see if I can find it. Because I want to see what my YouTube channel would look like if it was written like that, with that type of font. I'm always looking for new spiffy things that... Christian! Okay. Hello. Yeah, you see it, Christian? You see it pop up down here? Oh, really? I see. Oh, that's a... What? He 3D printed a flower. I guess you got to play around with the machine a little bit first before you can figure out what it can do, right? What's all these little buttons and stuff on this stuff here? I don't know. Can you guys see that? Yeah. You got all these switches, buttons and lights and whistles and beeping stuff and that's kind of cool. These lights right here, the infinity symbol. That's pretty neat. Super Vendor. You better sit down, Super Vendor. You're going to fall down the steps. Huh. Oh, I see what you did. Your little side supports here that hold the lights. Oh, that's just all one. That's rigid frame right down to where your wheels connect, huh? You could probably utilize that thing for some type of windshield in front of your face or something. Or some type of dome. Huh. Oh, this is part of the lights right here, right? Oh, I see. There is a post about the headlights further down. You'll find it. Oh, I see these lights here. These are probably for the projector. I'll switch. Yep. Oh. What are those? Battery pack housing. I see. Another 20 to go. Jeez. Yeah, battery modules. Wow. That's pretty. Ooh, pretty. That's cool. You put a lot of work into this thing. This is all your own equipment and all that stuff, right? Your own 3D printer and all that kind of stuff. But you have all that stuff in storage now, though, right? Is this the one that got stolen? You were telling me earlier on today? This one here? You're telling me one of them got stolen. Oh yeah, I see the little electric hub right there. Yeah. Chris, what's the super chat via PayPal? See, uh when people super chat on YouTube here, YouTube takes about 30% of it. So like if somebody donates $1, I get 70 cents of it. You know, but through PayPal, PayPal takes like 9 cents or something, like 6 cents or something like that. And it's a way for me to get more of what you contribute instead of going through YouTube. It's a PayPal contribution thing. Steve, what's going on, Stevie? Power Band, what's going on? We're just kind of going through Austin's creations, his Instagram. He built a well, he's really into electric bikes, electric trikes and stuff. We're going through his most recent and most elaborate one is this one here. It's got like, you know, these fancy lights on it. It's got these chargers and the controllers underneath here. And this right here, this is an extra boost so he can go light speed and stuff. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, that's kind of cool, ain't it? I wish you would have done videos on YouTube with that, Austin. Did like a walk around with it and all that kind of stuff. That's really cool. Yeah, you should. You should. That's kind of cool. I've seen some of those projector lights on eBay. Some of them go for like real El Cheapo prices, and I've thought about getting the cheap ones, but I don't know. I would use them just as like decorative lights. You know, when it comes down to the actual scene, I like using those aux beam things. You know, the not the wide beams are okay, but if I'm gonna be driving something that's fast, I want some distance showing me what's up in front of me. Do those aux beam lights being next to your head, do they ever create any glare on your glasses or on your helmet or anything on your visor? Oh, yeah, from the aux beams, yeah. I noticed that too. When I'm driving around on the full screen machine and I turn, because I've got one of those aux beam lights right up in front on the full screen machine, and I've got one in back. And when I hook the wires up and put the light on it, and I turn on the light that's right above my head, it has so much side, and it's a beam, it's a projector, or not a projector, but it's a spotlight. The ambient light that comes off of it lights up the whole front end of the machine. And when I'm driving, I don't like that. I don't like my machine to be lightening up and me seeing the inside of the machine when I'm driving. I want from my tires all the way out around the machine to be lit. I don't like my machine being lit unless I have red or orange lights inside. If I have a red light on the inside, because I've messed around with this before already, if I have a red light inside the full screen machine or even on anything else, the red, it doesn't irritate me, but every other color does. So what I'm thinking about doing when I have the time to is something else I noticed that I like too, is that if I've got light going out in front of the machine and I have light going out in the back of my machine, if I stick up some lights somewhere that shoot light sideways off of my machine, I can see off to the side of me, because when I'm driving and I go past something, the moment it goes out of the light, it just disappears into a blackness right next to me, and I don't really like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking maybe what I'll do eventually is have some side lighting on the full screen machine down like by my butt or something like that shoots out sideways, because I like light coming off the side of my machine also. Christian, hey, T-Men are awesome. Would you build me a machine? I don't think so, Christian. We can barely afford our own stuff. Is the aiming? Yeah. It is a little hard. I wish they would. It's kind of funny that you said that, because last night, remember me telling you that we lost power yesterday? Or not, we didn't, but the neighborhood across the street from us lost power. Well, the power guy was working on the pole across the street from me, and I went and grabbed my, he was on the in the bucket, and he was going up, and I noticed that his the light that he had, I don't know what it is with, I don't know if it's something that he went out and bought or maybe the electric company provided for him, but it was the cheapest stupid little light that I've it's like those gimpy things you can buy at Walmart, that take like the D cell batteries, you know what I'm saying? And the thing slides in there and you turn it on, it's like a piss yellow. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I couldn't believe what that guy was using up there. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, he needs better light. So I came in and I got my, my toolbox light, my emergency light, and that's got the aux beam things on it. Well, I went out there and I was like, hey man, I got this light here that could probably help you out. And I'm sitting here and I'm trying to adjust those damn lights. I'm really trying to adjust them. I've got my little tool and I'm trying to adjust it, aim it up towards them and everything. I was like, just fuck this, So I just turned I left the thing turned on and I sat out there holding it up, shooting the beam up onto the pole so he could see what he was working on. Oh, probably stood out there for like, God, 20 minutes. And that dang toolbox is heavy. I've got 2 of those batteries in it. I've got some tools in there, the box itself, and both of those lights. I mean, that whole thing is probably like maybe 15, 20 pounds. And I'm out there holding it for like 20 minutes. Like, God, I kept shifting over one arm and then shifting over to the other arm and squatting down and bracing it on my legs so I can tilt it. I look like a total dumbass. Luckily, it was dark and not too many people saw me. So, yeah. I'll give the money, Christian says. It's why I'm starting my company. I make money and have the cash to build stuff. Yeah, exactly. Even the hydro companies in my area have shit lights for night work. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I looked online. I got onto Austin. You obviously know about Alibaba, right? You've heard of Alibaba, that website, Alibaba? Well, um, you can get online there, and I've actually had the companies contact me a few times where Auxbeam gets their LEDs from. And if you know your shit, like you do, you could probably contact the companies directly and tell them specifically what type of LEDs you want, and they would build this stuff for you. You know what I'm saying? You could probably design some new type of LED light bar or something like that. Put that damn thing, contact the company and ask them, what would it take to have this and this built? Yeah, that's right, Steve. That's right. Yeah. 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 Yeah, those aux beams can be a little difficult. If they had, what would really be neat would be to have some type of like work light that you could adjust and squeeze the handle in a certain way, and it would lock the light in that exact position. So you could put the light down and then aim the light where you needed to go, and then just squeeze the handle, a little bar on the handle or something like that, and it would squeeze the light and lock it into that position. Oh yeah, I put an LED bulb in my C cell mag light. Yeah, I used to have one of those too. I used to have a C cell mag light and a D cell. The D cell took like 4 batteries. I mean, it was a big thing. I mean, it was like a baseball bat. I was like, I want one of those. I went to a police store one time. This is way, way, way back when mag lights were the flashlight to have. And I went to this police store one time, and they sold all this stuff to police officers and everything. And they had mag lights uh, in the display case, and they had this one that took C-size batteries, but on the very end it had an adaptable baton on it. So this flashlight would normally be this long, but you screw on this adaptable end on the dang thing, and it turned into like a 3 foot fucking baton to beat on people. And I was like, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I was like, you can have a flashlight stuck way out here. You could be, you know, you could walk into a room with your flashlight, and your flashlight would go in there 30 seconds before you walk in. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I want one of those things. uh, yeah, that's pretty big. Yeah, yeah. The D cell one I bought. I bought one of those D-cell ones too, and that one I think, if I remember, it only took 3 D-cell batteries, but it was really big, and I bought the clips for it, you know, because when you would buy those flashlights, sometimes you could get the clips where you could put it down by your floorboards, and you could screw those clips into your floorboard in your car, and then you could snap your flashlight into there. Well, they were just stupid, cheap plastic damn things, and I don't know what happened, but I had mine down by my floorboards, and I don't know what happened. I got out of the car one day, and my ankle tapped, hit the fucking flashlight, and it broke those tabs. I mean, it broke the holder that held the flashlight in. I just got out, and my foot just barely tapped it, and the flashlight fell out of the car, and then I can't remember what happened to it after that. I took the flashlight and stuck it underneath my seat, and I don't know what happened to it. I think maybe somebody stole it or something. Yeah, that one flashlight was really cool. I mean, when damn thing was like 3 or 4 feet long. I remember. Really kind of a neat little thing, and it took C-size. It took C-size batteries, so it was a good thick round stock flashlight. Hmm. Hey, this is weird. Did this thing? Whoa, what's going on here? This thing restarted a whole new live stream. When I had that problem before, it shut me off from that live stream and then connected me to a whole new live stream. So this is a whole new live stream. I've got, what the hell? Hold on. Stupid thing. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I just went over to my channel, and for some reason there's 2 live streams next to each other. I still have 5 D cell and 6 C cell Maglite bad wrench. 3C with always my favorite though. Yep. The paper guy has this little hooky pooky light that is magnetic, stuck to his door to see the addresses on the mailboxes in the morning. Oh, really? I see. Your analytics is going to be wacky. I know. Oh, man. Last month, I went down to Walmart, and I wanted to get one of those headlights, you know, those lights that you put around on the strap. But I don't want to get any that had batteries in them. You know, I don't want to get any that have, you know, you have to buy AAA batteries for them or any of that crap. And I saw some on eBay where you had a battery pack that you could put on your back belt and run a line up to the back of the thing, and then it would power the light. Well, when I was down there at Walmart last month, I came across this one it's a Ozark Trail one, and this thing charges right off of a USB port. You know, the same stuff that, you know, charges your phone. And it's, you know, obviously not waterproof, but there's It angles, you know, like all the other ones do. It angles up and down. It has, and this is kind of nice. This part right here, this black part right there, is like really super soft. So after I've had it on for like 8 hours or whatever, I'm not gonna have this massive imprint in my forehead. You know what I'm talking about? You know, I'm not gonna have to worry about that. But it has a few different settings. If you see the lights on the side, I'll angle it down. So that's bright. That's dim. Most of the time when I use this thing, I use it on dim anyways. And then I turn it off. Now I can hold it down. Now red turns on. That's pretty cool. Now this other button next to it, this is for the real bright thing. This stupid little light right here will shoot all the way across my yard, all the way into the neighbor's yard. It's got bright, low, and then off. I like that high, low, and off. I don't like fucking strobe. What a stupid idea to put into anything. A strobe. Strobe light. I'm going to put a strobe light on my forehead. Blink, 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 just in case of emergencies. You know? If it's an emergency, this is what I'm going to be doing. I don't need it to strobe. I'm just going to go... Or I'm going to stick it in their damn face and shake it. You know? I don't need it to do SOS and shit, you know? Throw out smoke signals to the neighboring Indians. You know? I don't need all that other crazy crap. But it is... I'm glad because... And I've charged this thing up and I've used it quite a bit. I've charged this thing up probably twice now, I think, because it lasts for a long time, you know. Of course, I use it on low power, on the lowest setting all the time. And also, no, if I turn on the red, I can put it around my neck. And when I'm driving the motorcycle, it shoots light down onto the motorcycle when I'm driving, so I can see the bike while I'm driving. I hate 3-mode flashlights, and the ones with SOS should be fucking illegal. I know. I know, so dumb. From when did the Google Hangouts? Christian, when we did the Google Hangouts. Yeah. Google Hangouts, geez, that's been years ago since we've done Google Hangouts. Well, 4 years, 5 years, something like that. Christian, you've been gone that damn long. You haven't come in here and like watched my videos or anything for like 5 years. Thanks, buddy. You better have a damn good excuse like you were in prison or some shit.